What profit is there for one to gain the whole world, yet lose or forfeit himself? And that is why we are encouraged. I use the word encouraged because God does not force us. We are not robots. We were created in the image and the likeness of God. And that is why we have free will. Free will. Saint Augustine once said, "He who created us without our help, he who created us without our help will not save us without our consent." God created us without our help. He formed us. He did. But to save you, he has come to die on the cross. But the choice is yours. The consent of you is very, 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 very important. If you are diabetic and you go to the hospital and the doctor tells you, don't take sugar, don't take this, don't take this, and you refuse what he's saying, and you continue to consume, automatically you have no life, you will die. It's the same way with our spirituality. The greatest gift for me is the gift of free will, that you have the choice, and what you do with your choice is the problem. Are we ready to choose life over death, blessing over a curse, or we prefer to take in curses upon ourselves? We prefer to take in death upon ourselves. And that is why the church, a day after Ash Wednesday, just a day after, is presenting this to us. Throughout these 40 days, make a choice. And if you make the choice, by the grace of God, you are able to put it into practice. And if you choose life, if you choose a blessing, then it goes. What does it entail? If anyone wishes to come after me, of course, coming after God, coming after being a disciple, a follower of God, means that you have chosen life. So each of us here, the presumption is that in the church, those online, we have chosen life. How painful that we will go through all that we are doing now, coming for morning mass, joining online, doing that, and we did not indeed put into practice what it means to choose life. But we were pretending, pretense, and just moving around, but not putting into action. Facta non-verbal. Actions, not words. It says, if you wish to come after me, number one, deny yourself. Number two, take up your cross, not weekly, not monthly, not yearly. Take up your cross what? Daily. Every day. A day at a time. A day at a time. Take up your cross daily and what? Follow me. This is life. Why not? It may be a tough one, a challenging one, but that is what builds our faith. That is what makes us stronger in God. Because we don't want to gain everything in this world and lose our souls. We should be ready and willing to deny our very selves. Yesterday we prayed about it. Self-denial. Renouncing the things you are attached to that will not give you life. Anything that will not give you life, deny yourself from it. Deny. Get yourself out of it. It's tough, but we can make it. Deny ourselves from the things that gives us pleasure but are sinful. Deny ourselves of the things that would make us feel whatever, proud, arrogant. Yes, you can't take us and not deny yourself. Remember, you are dust, and unto dust you shall return. Genesis 3:19. And you still cannot deny yourself because you know there is a higher good, there is a better good. Take up your cross daily. Sometimes we are tired, and that is why it says here, it adds daily, every day. I say a day at a time. Sometimes you are trying to avoid a particular sin. You've gone for confession all the time. I wonder, but so this is March 2025. Can I live the rest of the year without sinning that particular sin? A day at a time. When you wake up, tell God, today, I don't want to commit this sin. Abandon yourself to God daily. By the time you realize, daily, it has become 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. It gets to a year, gets to 2 years. But a day at a time. And follow me. And if you want to follow Jesus, the one who gives the way, who shows the way aptly, no libilibi, no labalaba, Catholic Church, follow Jesus. Everything we need to follow Jesus is given up in this church, is expressed in this church, is exhibited for us to follow. Is it prayers? The church gives you the avenue. Is it how you must go with your spiritual life? The church gives the avenue. All this is for us to have life, to have blessing as against death and a curse. May we be like those in the responsorial psalm who says that blessed are those who put their trust in the Lord, those who meditate on the law of God. They are like a tree planted near running waters. Tree planted near running waters. That is the mark when you choose life over death.